Here with me on set is Rukmini Callimachi, who's a New York Times correspondent who works on Al-Qaeda and ISIS as her beat. What Vikram was just saying there about the ID of this possible suspect, if they believe the suicide bomber, if they believe they've got his body, if they believe they got an ID, how good a first step is a name in terms of tying this to any larger potential plot?
A bigger first step is a name and that person's electronics. So if this person was working with Al-Qaeda or ISIS, there's going to be an electronic chain. Usually for ISIS, it's on Telegram, which is a messaging app that people have on their phones, which has an encrypted feature. Same with Al-Qaeda, they have chat rooms. And so the very first thing that I think officials will be doing is going through that person's communication channels on their phone, on their burner phone, on their computer, on their iPad, and trying to see if there's a history. Now, what's happened as far as ISIS attackers recently, and again, we don't know that this is ISIS, it has not been claimed by any group, but they've become increasingly good at using burner phones and at erasing their history. So, for example, in San Bernardino, even though ISIS claimed that attack, to this date, I don't believe that that officials have been able to recover the electronics that that couple used in the lead up to that attack. So that key link is missing. We saw, for instance, during the Paris attacks, that they were using burner phones. Abdelhamid Abaoud, who was the leader of that attack and who died a couple of days later, his body was found next to a stack of unopened burner phones.
Wow.
And so that's the trick. If, depending on their sophistication, they would have taken steps to erase the history, or else to use throwaway phones in order to hide their tracks.
Yeah, as cognizant of how important that can be as forensics.
Yep.
Rukmini Callimachi, thank you for being with us tonight. I appreciate it.